Com check, ladies and gentlemen. Looks like we're up and running. Welcome to another Eternal 7 stream. Alright, looks like we are back. Checking the feed on Twitch real quick. Oh, not what I want. It's really interesting. Here we go. Here we go. Yeah, we're working now. Are you kidding me, really? Alrighty now. Having an issue with my headphones where they don't plug in correctly. Sometimes my audio is a little screwed up. I don't know if it's the headphones or the jack that I'm plugging into. Takes me a little finagling to get them running. Alrighty. Look at these guys, we put 160 hours into this character. I mean, I don't think that's actually accurate, but it's probably like 140. Because I think I left the game running overnight a couple times, and I didn't realize. It's part of the streaming adventure is, you know, the way that I'm ending is a little bit different than usual. Oh yeah, so in the last episode we ended it with an invasion that we killed a max level phantom. That's a good time to quit after that. We also started using the poison hand. I realized that we actually have the stats for it in the Lamenter form. And that paid off immediately because we can use the full poison engine on it with Kindred of Rot. So they gave us the boost that we needed to kill that overlevel phantom. Otherwise, I think we were going to be toast in that invasion. So I actually wanted to start the stream off with a little bit of a farm. I want to get a couple more short spears. So I've been thinking about what I've been doing on this character. And we have 2 short spears right now. I'd like to get another one. And I saw that this is actually a location where you could pick up some. Let's actually test it real quick. We're going to switch to this. We do this. We already have higher arcane anyways. Let's just see how it goes. Oh. Do that real quick. Okay, so these guys have the spear that we're looking for. There we go. Yeah. See what the other guy gave us. Now the other dudes can give us the Lordsworn sword. I think we can get from these guys too. Didn't see me. Yeah, not bad. That lightning spear, by the way, is something you can pick up. So the reason I want to actually get the another spear, I kind of want to have a full row of spears. I think spears are pretty bad in this game compared to like Dark Souls 3 for a number of reasons, but they're still good, especially if you use them the right way. And I'm actually thinking that that's one of my better weapons to use, just because of how much experience I have with them. It's all about range and poking people and having a decent setup and understanding of what you're trying to do. Okay, got them angry, sure. They both got poisoned. Good. How did I miss? No, I'm not fighting you, dude. Okay, so far I think it's empty. Now, going back to the spear, so there are a lot of things you can do, and it's not even so much about the spear as it is about the actual war. So we right now have a spear that has poison mist on it, which is really good. Especially at low level, a lot of people don't even have the ability to counter the poison. And it's not as bad as the rot, you know, at least not as dishonest. But I do want to have other options, like spinning slash, and in particular I want to have spectral lance. I want to have spectral lance on one of those spears. It might be like a poison spear with spectral lance. I just need something with longer range, as well as, well, what the hell is that skull doing? Come to Papa. Yeah, I want to have something with the ability to just like chuck at people when they're running away or to initiate fights. I don't know if the projectile actually transfers poison. Like if I do a poison short spear and use spectral lance, I don't know if the spectral lance itself has the status buildup. Here we go. Interesting, not all the waves are attacking. Okay, I want to go grab him and drop off over there. I don't want to fight this guy. We could actually fight him though, because he could give us the... Maybe we should fight him. I'm not on this character, but that what do you call it? That flail is actually pretty good. Nothing. Now this by itself is not the best weapon to use against them. Whoa. Dude, okay, so he hurts. I mean, we're level 7, raising no defense here, so... And, yeah, it's rough. We just wait it out. Is there something better we could be using? Probably. They're very susceptible to bleed, so having a bleed weapon on hand. It's funny, like, look at this setup. I don't actually have a bleed weapon on hand with the setup that we've been invading with this Lamenter. I should probably do a better option here. Oh. Thought he would die. Nope. There we go. Okay, so he's just tedious. We could switch to the breath, which is probably a good idea. Let's try it. Let's do, we're not 31. I'm gonna go back down to 28. But we want this. See how that's gonna work. Oh, that's not what I wanted. There we go, we got one. See how this is gonna do. Yeah, that is just nasty amounts of damage. And it inflicts rot on them too. Ooh, the light roll. You got it. Very good. Okay, so we got one. We need a couple more. Like the other thing I'd love to get is a few more Lordsworn swords. Like the straight swords. So we don't have to use weaker varieties. I really like the short sword, but it's weaker, and like on a build like this that just relies on burst damage. So I am curious also if these fancy breaths that we've been using, like the execs, if they actually have shorter range than the regular breath attacks. It feels like they do. Oh, he threw the spear at us. Holy shit, I didn't know he could do that. Look at that damage though, oh my god. Poor bastard. We could actually also consume a foot. We did farm a little bit for these. Well, we only have 9 though. That's fine. We could easily farm for some more. Yeah, let's put it on. We have 24 feet. So that could speed up our farm too. I want to see if there's a better location for the Lordsworn swords. But this location right here, there's 2 of them right in front of us. That we'll do the, that's it. I didn't eat my foot even. Got the foot and I didn't eat it. I want to see a few more drops. Nice. We could also use the horn tender from the DLC. I don't know what it takes to manufacture those though. Let's see. Can we make them? I know you can make them. I don't know if I have the recipe for them. Oh, where are the chicken feet? I don't even see the feet right now. Item crafting. We don't. Yeah, we don't have the recipe for them. I have to look into that. I don't think they're as convenient to make as the chicken, as the pickled foot. There's actually 2 of them. The other one has a flaming spear. Really just want these guys. That's what we want. And again, I didn't eat my foot. This setup is so wild. I love it. I think the correct answer for invasions is to actually switch the outer god heirloom for the dancer charm on this thing. We need to test it though. I need to actually kill myself to get rid of the monarch. Let's use our foot this time. One. Nothing? Thanks, guys. Thanks, Miyazaki. We need to do some testing. I do want to see if we can make the Lamenter form work better at low levels than what we've been doing. It does seem like potentially the correct answer is that we really actually just need to go to the medium levels, like level 40-ish, for this form to really take off. I mean, are these Lordsworn swords here? So the other whoa, okay, but see if we switch the outer god here, then we can't use the poison hand. Really? Let's free aim it. Oh, we can't really free aim it very much. This magma breath is really kind of slept on, I think, in PvP. Very strong, especially if you land it on somebody at point blank range. We need to try to make more use of it. Alright, we got some drops here. Oh. Not what we wanted. Bastard. Good damage, though. Jesus. Oh, alright. I'll probably kill me. I really think they would give us the... If you want. Oops. Someone didn't give it to us. Here, buddy. Eat that. Give me what you got. Not give it to us. Would love to get a copy of that flail. So for those of you who haven't been paying attention to this series and are just dialing in, I just learned how to make some shorts. So I'm going to continue with that. We're going to try to capture some of our invasions, some of the highlights, and turn them into shorts on YouTube. That seems to be like the method of attracting viewership that I haven't really been using. Ah, we missed the chicken feet. There we go. I knew it. Okay, so this is our farming location, isn't it? We have so much FP on this character too. Really is pretty cool. There we go, we got it. Give me sword. Yes! Oh, we're killing it now, guys. Okay, this is what we wanted. We even got the flail. Wow. Okay, so this is prime farming location here for the stuff that we need. Very good. There we go. Let's try not to get killed here while we pick up our shit. There we go. Oh my god. Okay, good. Good. Alright, he's gonna smack us right out of that. Oops. Got me. This does give us the opportunity to test it. I was saying I needed to die. Don't want to waste the rune arc, but now that you're dead, we can do some testing on this. Just like I said, that we are relying on certain things to have at our disposal. So let's switch this to death. We'll be able to use everything else. Chicken foot. I think we need one more short spear to make a complete row of short spears. And then we might actually be good on straight swords. Yeah, we got it. I'm gonna do another murder just because. Oof. Alright, buddy. Alright. I freaking hate my input. Totally dodge that. I can't use the poison hand like this. Okay, fine. We have another method of poisoning people. This is such a good weapon. No, it's gonna take more hits with this. Okay, he's poisoned. This is the nasty poison. The poison that lasts forever. Alright, let's go work on our inventory a little bit here. Let's actually go to the merchant right here. We have some stuff to sell. Hey!
Thôi, tìm
Yeah, we have a whole lot of these. We don't need. I hope I have copies of all of these. All right. Alright, so we want to go over here. So that's our other short spear that we had. What else can we use? Set up. This one requires 13 decks. Oh, that's a no-go for us. We're not going to have 13 decks. We are in our loadout right now. So what this shows us what we can use. Oddly enough, we would be able to use the Faith Sword. And possibly the Potos. We have here. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we have 5 of these, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of these. We have our row of things right here. We have the axe and the poison. Okay. In this config, we have 23 things. I want to keep the hand axe on, that's for sure. Maybe we're going to make a roll with swords and the hand axe, and then roll with the spears. So let's do our spears. Yeah, and then we can put our swords with the hand axe. Yeah, let's see what that looks like. We could put our poison mist on this one. And then, so let's actually look at this. We could do poison mist, but what if we go occult? This gives us a lot more damage. Descaling, it's still gonna have the poison on it. I think this might be more efficient. Let's try it. See how it does. Got one with Loretta's Slash. That gives us hyper armor here. Where's that one? So that one, we want to do poison. Really good at this one as a cult. Just for damage. I don't know, we need to figure out if the projectile can we can do one with spin slash. We do blood on it, and then oddly enough we have a bunch of these here. What about blood tax? Blood tax, we have seppuku. I don't know if seppuku's gonna kill us. This is also a good hyper armor option to have. Straight up damage. I think once they're poisoned, we can use that. Alright, so we have Stormblade on this thing. We have Sacred Blade on this one. We can put... we have like a Failing Thrust and Piercing Fang available to us, and this. Let's do this on one of them. Yeah, square off on something as well. I have a lightning one. I'm gonna go with invading thrust. Flame art. The lightning one is significantly weaker. If we go with lightning slash, that would at least buff it. I think that's good. Alright, let's go spend our money. Do we need some poison arrows or something? Probably not. I think I stocked up on those fully. Okay, so Elden Ring farm successful. This was much better than the other farm that I saw previously for the short spear.
Unusual to this.
I don't think we're gonna need any more.
Have a safe journey.
Now, what's our situation here? So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I think 7, 8. Our farmers is a lot behind Godskin Duo, so we'll have to take care of that at some point soon. We're missing 3 and 4 songbirds. I think at least one more of these is also in the farm as well. This would have been cool if those were like the regular queens, but no. Not bad. Alright, so actually, wait, we can go to Stormdale to do a little bit of testing here. So one of the things I wanted to see, just this is not necessarily indicative of what's going to happen in PvP. But it's a pretty good damage test. Just like a raw damage test, because I think these giants here, they don't have the any sort of defense. So what I want to do is let's see how much this does, and then we're going to switch the Blue Dancer charm to the Outer God here. Oh. A good chunk. Basically took half of his life away. But it was doing something like 230 or something like that per tick. Let's do it again. I don't really have a good way of visualizing this right now. We can also use the big chomp. See? But let's see, how much is it on the first tick? 240. And the whole thing goes up to 1200. Now let's look. So we go from 138 to 149. So that's giving us 11 points, 11 out of 150. I think we're probably going to get more out of the Blue Dancer charm here. But let's see, 240 versus 220. You see, yeah, the Blue Dancer charm, the other thing about the Blue Dancer charm is it's powering up all of our other physical sides, just the breath. Let's do a test with the chomp. So we're going to sneak, and we're going to bite on his axe. Let's see how much damage this does. So this is the Outer God Heirloom version. So 1,167. Let's switch that to Blue Dancer. Okay, 12,1216. Okay, so you can see it is doing a little bit more damage this way. Now another thing we can do is we can let him kill us and go into Dragon. Okay, so that was 1200. Yeah, you can kill everybody. Oh, really? Vivi, are you looking for me? Alright, let's use the dragon form this time. Oops. I'll take the chicken feet off. Now, well, now we're gonna need this. Powder down here a little. But we can buff. Let's see what this does. See, 1,200. See, it's basically close to the Lamenter form, but this is using the dragon buff. So the Lamenter form is actually kind of effective all damage. And again, like the other thing that it powers up. So okay, there's the case for the Lamenter. Even at low level, I think it's the medium level where it's really. And then the fact that you don't have to use the buff is probably worth that tiny little bit the dragon form gave us there. That's extra. I have to go back and recheck the damage for sure. But it feels like the Lamenter form it comparably to the dragon form with the buff. $1,232. Go on. Alright. Yeah, let's switch back to the Lamenter. 1,232. Oh, did we miss? Okay, maybe we weren't in stealth mode there. Let's try it again. Did I screw something up? Did I put the wrong talisman on or something? I did. Oh, this one. So, yeah. So 1,200. So we're basically missing 16 points there. But everything else is going to be better too. Everything else physical. So this is truly a glass cannon here. Not like the dragon form. Is it a glass cannon? This is even more glass and more cannon. And I think it really takes off at the mid levels. So I think this is our loadout. We figured it out. So America's Sword Seal, 2-finger heirloom, and Blue Dancer charm. And then So 620 on that. Oh, that's so cool. All right. I think I'm convinced right now. Now, I don't know if this is exactly a very good test for the purposes of PvP. Because in PvP, you have a lot of people that have defense and different interactions of how it counters that, how it interacts with that. But I think this is just a raw damage test, and it's probably pretty reliable. So in terms of just giving us a good estimate for how the form is. I'm so tempted to like really just take this build up a couple levels. But we're gonna stay with rune level 7+0 right now. Just from the challenge perspective, it's kind of cool. These guys are below. Hope they're gonna come up. They're close. They're probably right at the grace. Yes. I don't want to use a chomp on somebody if they come up. I think the dragon form though, ironically so, if we're doing elemental damage, like the Smaragd's breath that we were using earlier, like the glintstone breath, or the Gil's breath, the dragon form will do better there. And those are very damaging, and they can be buffed in other ways. So the dragon form is still really, really good. Now this thing will also do better at other schools of incantation casting. Like for example, if you wanted to go Dragon Cult right now and use like Lightning Spear and cast it with the Dragon Communion Seal while being buffed with Offhand Gravelstone, I think this thing will probably do the most damage on all the other schools of incantations. Also, I think the thing it will do really good at is the bestial incantations, because those are all physical. So basically the same loadout that we're using right now, we can use for the bestial incantations. These guys haven't moved. Are they really not going to? Let's teleport to see where this puts us. Now I'm annoyed. Put me down there, please. Doesn't want to. That's interesting. Alright, I guess we're gonna go down. You're not giving us any choice here. They might have moved though. Oh, the guy killed himself. Oh, shit. You almost got it. Alright, you wanna try that? GG. Let's send this back. Oh my god, we got 23,000 runes. I think that phantom that fell off. I think they were trying to get on the elevator, and the phantom missed the elevator as I pulled it up. What a shit show for them. So there we go. We got our first OOP of the stream. That's hilarious. Can pick up some big bolts. I don't know how I'm doing on the big bolts. Honestly. But that's hilarious. We can also pick up some of these embers over here. We can make the frenzy stones now, and we can use them. Conveniently, we made that happen. We are set up for the frenzy right now. Oops. Seriously? That's kind of cool. Anybody coming down? We also added this, but I think I want to change that.
Ah, how nice.
We will be playing around with that stuff. Okay, so we're actually pretty good on these. Let's pick up some regular ones. Nobody else came down. Okay, so where's my I think it's right next to it. Poison one is the one that has the spear, the chuckable one. Yuki something. Look at them, they're so cute. I can step on them. They're too high for me to fight them up there though. Observing them in their natural habitats. I think this is what people do. They summon their friend and they sit there and they teabag each other. Oddly enough, I have an aura on me. I'm a glow. Up here. Look at the big guys here, though. Question is this guy gonna see me? Maybe. I'm gonna take our chance. I don't know if he saw us. Oh, he did see it. Is his buddy still up here? The Phantom went to the other side. The host is still right there. I think we can do it, guys. Let's just... Okay, so we're gonna set up for this. Let's just do it. There we go. He survived. I thought I could interrupt that. Interrupted that one. Nah, it's gonna miss. I was facing the wrong way. GG, buddy. I didn't realize he had bleed on too. I didn't play that well. But we got the jump on them, which is kind of cool. At some point, you know, when we get serious about this, we're gonna have to switch our talisman loadout, like the way it's set up, like the talisman resort. And we've obviously entered the territory where talisman swapping is really beneficial to us, and we can actually do it with fights. So. I don't want to like have to fumble around for talismans. They need to be a little bit more easily accessible. I don't know which one was my head actually. It's pretty funny. I wonder what that's gonna be. I got him. Death from above. Where's my damage? Becky, you're supposed to take damage. Oh, that combo. Oh, knocked me out just before I could do it. Hey, come on. Right at the edge. Still not poisoned. Okay, so we definitely want the poison spear, I think. Just for the status build up. This is not doing shit. The poison build up. Hey, you're not supposed to be able to do that. Oh my god. Let me cast my freaking roar. She's not cooperating. There we got it. So a lot of times when you jump down like that, yeah, I need to use the Dragon Claw at close range. I think, you know, the Dragon Claw would have been a better call against the in the previous invasion instead of that Chomp. The Chomp seems to be very situational. I don't have a good feel for it. They did update it because, like previously it would totally miss at close range. Now it will hit at close range, but that hitbox is very, very narrow right there. So somebody has to be like directly in front of you. And then it'll hit. But it's pretty dicey and it's easy to dodge. So if they're actually smart about it, if they have a fast weapon, they can hit you a couple times before and then dodge it and then hit you again afterwards. These guys are up above, aren't they? Yeah, we got the battle chickens over here. Whoa. Okay. Well, easy win. Easy rune arc. We're up at over 80 now. That's good. Okay, let's change the infusion on our weapon. So I wanted to see the occult. But I guess the occult scaling is not very good right now. So it doesn't do very well with the poison. With the poison buff on it. I was hoping that would play out differently, but it doesn't. It's okay. You know, we're learning. We're testing things. And we've not had a couple of invasions where we failed to proc the poison where normally we would have had it. And maybe, okay, so what we're gonna do instead is, so we're gonna go poison here. The poison buff. And this one, we're gonna just go with the cult. So at least the pulse will do more damage. Yeah. And we have this with spinning slash. The spinning slash is really good because you get a multi-hit on this, and I think this is a fast spinning slash. Yeah. I think that's the fast one. I could be wrong. So that could probably bleed out people pretty quickly. At this level, at least unless they're over leveled and super armored, then you know all bets are off. And again, all bets are off against those people anyways. But that's what we're hunting. Welcome to the chat room. Which, did you seriously just like get me on to my own chat room? Been running for a little while now. So we've actually been going for a little bit over an hour. I'm gonna do a couple more invasions hopefully here, and then we're gonna cut this short. We're not really gonna do anything else right now. I wanted to test and I wanted to farm, and see if we can get a better setup going for this. I think we figured out our setup. I think we're gonna be using the Lamenter form even at this level, at least for now. I like the dragon form more in terms of like the looks of it. This is really cool too. Sacred Blade. I guess to get off me here is the Spin Slash. I think. I mean, there's also the Endure into Grail's War. Probably the best option. Mio. Or art there, Mio? Who are you with? See what we're dealing with here. They've lit one torch. That one right there. So they're at the beginning of the level here. They have a friend. They're kind of out in the open, so we can't really sneak up on them. But if they decide to visit over here. Ooh, are they gonna fight? Oh, this guy's rune worked. Dude. Get Goomba Stomp.
Hey!
Come on. You don't want to get hit by those balls. Ooh. Whoa, 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 buddy. We have another 100-something. Oh, he took the damage. That guy was so lagged. He did take the bite. Oh my god, that was like 3 minutes too late. That's interesting because when we started fighting, he didn't feel like he was that lagged. It must be maybe the other blue that came in, because there was a second blue that came in. It must have like come in right at that time and caused a lag spike. But that was ridiculous. Okay, highly successful invasion. I guess the other thing we need to figure out though is what is our best option for the fourth slot? Because I've actually been going to this But we might actually be better to go to the outer god. It might be. There's also this that we could use potentially. Well, there's the FE regen too. So we need to test that out too, I guess. I need to change the swords around the way that they're set up right now. Oh, another GG. I think the Crucible must have done the work here. Whoa, like right there. Frame rate drop, I don't know why. My game decided to not cooperate right there. Oh, it's Mio again. I want your wizard, Mio. Hey, what did I get Scarlet Rotted from? That was interesting. Did he chuck a pot at me or something? Yes, he did. Okay. You guys are very brave. But we do have a shedder here. See how Jim's gonna hold up against this. Got the rod on Jim. He's got rod bosses. Oof. Oh, I'm dead. Yeah. We're not gonna make it here. GG. Okay, so Mio is a shedder. Rot pots at this level, or I can't be complaining though, because I am using rot breath either. But we already got him once, so. Might get to reinvade him. He's rune arcs, prot bots, like just a fun individual. And we managed to get the jump on him twice though, with sneaking. So there is that aspect, but we're not strong enough to one-shot him. I think if we had a second seal, we could one-shot him. But because of the rune arc and all the other advantages, he's probably higher level than us too. It's not gonna be easy for us. Yep, we're back in here again. Let's go ahead and block him because I don't want to keep invading this guy. Okay. His online St. Petersburg, Russia. Interesting. That's the same guy. I think it is. Let's see if we can invade him again. Might have to unblock this, but his online moniker is gamer. Very gamey, that's for sure. Jim Halbert again. That's the same guy that invaded us just earlier. So we have the sneak aspect going here, so. What can I do? Is there anything I can do to buff my damage? Neither one of these guys is within one-shot territory for us. And, you know, with the Rot and the Dragon Halberd, we don't really stand a chance here. Oh, the same, literally the same trio shows up that can go around. Let's see where the other blue is going to be. Let's come out right away. Oh, right off the map. Yep. I just unlocked to see where I'm going. GG. That was unfortunate. We shouldn't have to deal with those guys again, though. It is a very strong build with the Dragon Helmet at low level, though. These are not the people we want to play with, though. I'll go back afterwards. I want to see how many souls we got for the Mio guy when we killed him earlier and what level he was. I suspect he's probably on the higher end of our invasion range. His phantoms died easy enough, but I think they were just like regular random summons that he got. The blue that he got was a shatter though. Oh no, get another invasion going. I'm sure there's other people that we can invade. Maybe that was it. Just Mio. Oh, it's Sunday morning, so we should be able to get invasions. Hombre. Critica. So these guys are probably rushing too, actually. I want the Somber guy. Oh, he's naked. Oh, I was out of stamina. Okay. Again, I don't know if the game hit my input there. I'll sing for you. Those guys are trying to take down that whole caravan, I think. Almost made it. The spirit tends to miss very easily when they're side strafing, especially going to my left. They're circling to the right. Yeah, the tracking was not very good. Especially on the one hand. That. No, we're gonna do one more invasion, then we're gonna call the stream after that. I might be back on tonight. I don't know exactly how it's gonna go. A lot of plans today. Super Bowl's happening as well. gonna watch that. Here we go. See if we can pull off a magma. I think endure into magma at point blank range would be hilarious. And I think it would be very effective. Panda. Alright, Panda, where are you? Cool. They're right by here. Austin. They have a boyfriend. I don't want to see if we can get them. Did you survive that, Austin? Yeah, you did. You got rotted. Let's try it. Got him! Let's see how many moves. Oh, actually, he wasn't. I mean, he's still very high level compared to us. Panda's making a run for it. Not that I blame him. Panda. Where'd you now? Good wizard. Hang out, Panda. Maybe we can make friends with him. Come on, Panda. Panda? Come on, buddy. Maybe we can make friends. Panda. And now we just murdered your friends. But we could be nice. Look, Panda. Panda. No. Okay. Let's do this. Which one is whom though? I suspect they're going to try to resummon. Or they're just going to die. Okay, so endure into magma breath. He's nuts. Point blank range. I know the previous one was going to be the last one, but that was entertaining. Let's unblock those guys because they were cool. They weren't doing anything crappy. Just a regular overload. I just wanted to prevent him from summoning. He was going to be summoned. That was a cool kill there. I wonder how consistent it is. Say, for example, now I'm kind of like regretting like that earlier invasion when we got killed when I was trying to do the dragon maw. I think this is a better close range option if somebody's being really aggressive. Just endure into that because it's a single shot, but then it also leaves the AOE on the ground, the damage from the magma. No, I think this thing in particular would do much better on a dragon form because it's elemental damage. I think it's all like fire base damage. So a buffed up dragon form would probably do it better. I think the damage is so nuclear that it doesn't really matter in most circumstances. Like they killed everything here. We're not gonna have any PvE help. We're probably going for the boss here. They both have shields, so that's kind of unfortunate. Yo, you're poisoned now. I have bleed here. Katanas. They do be katana-ing. Gotta chomp. I mean, the shields are the problem here. Oh, he managed to get me just perfectly. You're dead, buddy. Okay, it's very good. It's very strong. And that's the thing, it has the potential of being so much nastier too. Do you think once we actually assemble this build fully, because I really want to do this at like around level 15 with +1 Songbird, I think that will be the build. It's gonna be so much better. It's gonna be so much better. We're gonna have so many more options there. Ouch. Jesus, that's a whole lot of bleed. He is hitting for a lot of damage. Oops, I did not dodge it. GG. I'm just saying he's hitting really, really hard. I mean, for what I'm paying. That's okay, good for that guy. He deserved a W. I fucked that up. His friend was over leveled though. I think we got those 3,000 runes on that go right there. I wanted to actually try to do the endure into magma against him. He seemed like he was aggressive enough to actually fall for it. But I didn't get a chance. That was a actual PvE right there. But yeah, if he had a overleveled guy, fine. But I saw his heal, like didn't heal him for anything. Like, when he used his heal, it barely pickled his health bar. I like this setup though. What was that health bar over there? Saw a health bar in the distance. Maybe some squirrel got killed by the troll or something. And just stepping around. We had a few interesting invasions today, that's for sure. We set up our inventory better. Lamenter form is also kind of a little bit more flexible just because of the talisman slot situation. With the dragon form, you're kind of stuck in the talisman slots that you're using. Unless you go higher level. With higher level, I think, I mean, at higher level, we know the dragon form takes off, for sure. But I think anytime that you're below meta and struggling to get the 45 arcane, which is like the soft cap for the seal, and you're planning on doing dragon communion stuff, the Lamenter form might be better. Also, like the other aspect of this is the if you use the ripple blade. If you give yourself one dex, we can use the ripple blade, and I think the ripple blade at mid-level will take off as well. Okay, so we're doing Faye, the name of the post here. Let's see what Faye is up to. She's being a naughty girl. Sounds like a girl's name. She has a boyfriend, Alex. Alex is a very good boy. They don't look over leveled. Well, they're not going to be able to go in there. People can sneak up on them. I missed okay, so Alex definitely has some stuff here. Oh. Yeah, Alex was higher level, so he had like absolutely no HP. Okay. Would you like to get chomped on? Yes. Alright guys, I think we're gonna call it here. Alright. That was it guys. We're gonna call it. We'll be back on tonight or tomorrow. Have a good day. See you next time.